Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. So today is a very special video. I am doing a collaboration with a friend of mine here on YouTube. I actually found her channel about 2.5 years ago, I think it was, and it was actually her channel that led me to Julie's channel. And y'all all know how I feel about Julie, but I have mentioned Danielle from Homemade Vintage on my channel several times. I've gotten some really good ideas from her, and I just absolutely love her channel. I never miss an upload. I reached out to her and asked her if she would like to collaborate, and she kindly said yes, and so that is what we're doing today. So if you don't know who she is, I'm going to leave her channel linked down in the description box below. I highly recommend it. She has such great style and taste. And what I've learned from watching different ones on YouTube, if I don't exactly share their same style, you can still get some amazing decorating ideas from them. So she loves to go thrifting and share her thrift hauls and how she styles it. She's into ironstone. She loves Victorian decor. I really think that you will enjoy her channel. And so I hope that after you watch this channel, you will go over to her channel. The wind is blowing. I've got this window up. And tell her I sent you. I really think you're going to enjoy her. And if you're coming over from Danielle's channel, welcome. My name is Donna, and we do a little bit of everything over here on this channel. We thrift. We do thrift flips. We do thrift hauls. I have a vintage resale booth that I shop for, DIYs, day in the life. Just, it's a little bit of everything over here. So I hope you enjoy and you'll stick around and hit that subscribe button. So let's go thrifting. And when we get back, I'm going to share my haul with you. So let's just go hit the thrift store. Okay, so here we are at my favorite thrift store in Ocean Springs. I love the American thrift store. And we're just going to go right in. And I have Buster with me. They do allow him. And I take him whenever I can. But the first stop we're going to stop at is, this aisle is kind of like seasonal decor. They'll have like their summer decor, as you can see with the patriotic, and then they'll have some Christmas decor. And I'm the type of person, I literally thrift for all seasons, all year. It just depends on what I find. If I like it, then, I get it. And this piece right here I thought was really interesting. It would be so cute in somebody's decor, but I just had no need for it. I have so many little trees already, so I did leave it for someone else. But as you can see, we have fall, Christmas, summer, just all kinds of things. And I think you'll even see a little bit of Easter decor here and there, because this was actually filmed before Easter. But I liked this plate, but I don't know, for $5, $6, I was like, nah, I'll pass. But I'm going to show you this back wall is all bagged items. You'll see a closer look at that later on in the video, but we have a great section of bagged items, and they have them by categories like arts and crafts, knickknacks, tools, electrical, cutlery, and kitchen items. But this is where I find a lot of treasures. I always stop and look at all these little bags, because you just never know what you're going to find in these little bags. So I always make it a point to stop and look at those. I saw this, I spotted this, and I thought this was so pretty, $3.99. And I could see it in a beautiful frame in the right room. I just thought it was so pretty. And then this brought back so many memories. I think everybody had this in their house at one time. It was a home interior piece. And, back in the day, before Hobby Lobby, home interior was the modern day Hobby Lobby. Then everybody's house had the same decor, the same things. And seeing different pieces like that just really brought back some memories. I love it. And then I loved this print, but y'all know I don't need it, but I loved it. And art really doesn't sell well for me in my booth. And then I spotted this. Now, $2.99 I thought was a great price, and I'm sure it was for the whole thing. But I actually seen a friend of mine here on YouTube use that piece for to put a pot plant in, and it was so pretty. So just kind of think outside the box when you're looking at different pieces. you just have to kind of get a little creative and maybe repurpose some things. And that's part of the fun for me when I'm thrifting. And y'all, I wanted to show y'all, look at these beautiful handles. Oh my goodness, they had so many bags. This was $3.99, and anybody that is like redoes furniture and stuff like that, I could just see them using some of these on some beautiful vintage pieces of furniture. I mean, there was so many knobs and handles and even hinges. Look at this. Just a great price, and you can't beat that price. I don't know if y'all have priced handles and knobs and hinges and stuff here lately, but they can get pricey, and all these really needed was a good clean, and you're set. So check out your thrift stores. This is one item the thrift store never has a shortage of, and that is vases. Any shape, size, color, you can just about guarantee you're going to find what you need at the thrift store if you're in the market for a nice vase. You can always count on the thrift store to have your back where that is concerned. But I'm fixing to show y'all something, and you'll have to let me know. I think they're vintage, but I'm not 100% sure. They look vintage to me, but these little candle cups, sconces, I don't know, they just looked very vintage to me, and I thought they were so pretty. But ultimately, I have no need for them, and so I left them. And I love to check out the floral section because you can find some really great florals, wreaths. Just, you never know what you're going to find. And I thought this was neat. $3.99 for this piece. And I could see that hanging up maybe on a back porch, a front porch, with some pretty greens or florals in it. And then I thought these were really pretty too. $2.99. That's a great price. And y'all know, if you don't, you know I'm going to stop and look at a chicken. But I did not purchase it because I do not need it. Are you proud of me? This looked so real, y'all. In person, it looked so real. And it did ride around in my buggy, but I did put it back because I just had no need for it. So this area in my thrift store is always hit or miss. Sometimes you can find some amazing treasures, and then sometimes there's just really nothing there. But I thought this was so cute. I could see this in the perfect kitchen, this little apple planter, and I know it was vintage. It was so cute. Here I'm showing you more of the bag section. Now we're getting down to the electronics, the cutlery, and the kitchen items. But it's that whole entire wall, y'all. It is amazing how many bags they have. This is one of my favorite aisles in the thrift store because every once in a while you will get that treasure of an ironstone piece or some kind of dish that is just beautiful and stained and crazed. And I really enjoy looking at this aisle. I love looking at dishes, and sadly, dishes do not sell for me in my booth, but I love them, and I don't understand that, but I guess they're just not for everybody. But I do enjoy this aisle, and we have another dish aisle that I enjoy looking at as well. So, yeah, I guess that's why there's variety at the thrift store, because not everybody likes the same things. But man, I sure am a sucker for a dish. Y'all, this next piece I'm fixing to show y'all, it puzzled me because it is a Pyrex bowl, but is it one that somebody tried to paint, or did the glaze come off? Have y'all ever seen that before? I couldn't figure out what the deal was with that. Now, if you are looking for any kind of specialty pan, maybe you want to make a special kind of cake or something, check out your thrift stores because you will be surprised at the different cake pans they have. They have hearts. They have all kinds of seasonal cake pans at different times. Y'all can see the stars down there. There's some other little figurines. This was a brand new pack there was 3 different sizes of the cake pans that had never been opened. I'm telling you, check out your thrift stores if you're in the market for one before you go and pay full price for one at a box store. Of course, I have to check out the mugs because I am just a sucker for a good mug, and you just never know what kind of mug you're going to find here. So I always take a minute and check out the mugs. I thought this piece was beautiful. There was no marking on it, but is that not perfect for like Easter and spring? I thought it was beautiful. I didn't need it, so I left it there. And then, of course, I'm drawn to anything green. I love it, but again, I didn't need it. So y'all see me showing such resistance and restraint. I mean, are you proud of me? And now I want to show you the section where they have all the furniture. Y'all, look at this piece right here. I know it's not pretty to look at right now, but for $40, this could be beautiful. It is solid wood, sturdy and heavy. And I'm thinking those bags of handles, you could swap out the handles, make it over. And I just thought it would be such a great project piece. And then this piece was nice for $50, but the drawers, I don't know if there was a problem with them. Maybe they just didn't have them in there right. They wanted to be real wobbly. Maybe they weren't lined up, or I don't know, but still not a bad price. Now this piece, y'all, I probably would have bought it if they would have wanted like $40 for it, but they had $60 on it, and I knew I would need to paint it and all of that. So I didn't get it, but I thought it was a beautiful piece, and now looking at it, I kind of wish I would have got it because I think it would be so beautiful in my daughter's room. I mean, in her house, not a room, in her house, in a room in her house, I should say. And now we're going to look at the linen section, and I just kind of browse through and just see what catches my eye. And this caught my eye, this cute little cross-stitch baby blanket. How adorable is that? That took a lot of time for somebody, and it was so cute. Hopefully it goes to a home that will appreciate all the hard work that went into that. So if you're new here, you might not know this, but I love doilies. I have always loved doilies, and I've always used them in my decor. And so I am just drawn to doilies, and I love them so much. And I love pillows. Oh my gosh, another weakness of mine. So I'm always checking out the pillow section. I have found some really great deals on pillows for indoor and outdoor. You can't beat it. Check out your pillows at the thrift store. You can clean them. Like this one has a removable pillow cover. I mean, so easy to clean. So I highly recommend checking out the pillows at the thrift store. Okay. You know, when you do these collaborations, you really hope that you have this grand thrift haul full of all these awesome stained ironstone and everything. Well, I don't have that, but I do have a very decent thrift haul, and I'm excited about it, so I'm going to share with you what I have. So, first things first, y'all are not going to believe what I'm fixing to show y'all. Y'all are just not going to believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, so, Lord have mercy, these curtains is just blowing in the wind. So first things first, I found this, and I love it. I used my Google Lens on it because I could not find a copyright date in it. But Google Lens was telling me it is a 1958 edition. I'm not real 100% sure on that, but I love it. I did thumb through it. And I found, where is it at? Y'all, one day I'm going to thumb through this and I'm going to find lots of money. I'm putting it out there. I found a recipe that was printed out. Here it is. That was printed out. And so I looked at the date on this and it was 2010. But then when I opened it up, there was other recipes. So I just think that is so cool. But I got this. I already have one, but I think it's different than this one. And I'm going to keep it because mine that I have is kind of like faded. So I'm going to have this one and the other one. But wait, y'all. Just wait. Look what else I found. I found another one. And this one is still in the wrapper. So I'm just going to open this up and we're going to look at the inside of it. And we'll see. I don't know if it's vintage or anything. It looks newer. It's a little bit different. But this one I will be putting in my booth because let's face it, I don't need them all. Let's see what this one says. It doesn't give me a copyright date on it. So I'm not real sure where you would find it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Copyright 6 printing, 1973. So it is vintage. So that is awesome. And it is in pristine condition because it was still wrapped up in the wrapper. So I'm going to be putting this one in my booth. Okay. I also picked up this cute shirt. I buy a whole lot of clothes. It really has to stand out to me, but I've seen this one and I really loved it. I like the way this little piece was on the bottom. I like it has a little bit of sequins and I love the red, white, and blue, especially for the summertime. And it was $3.69. So I will throw that in the wash. Hopefully it fits. If it doesn't fit, it'll fit my daughter, so it's okay. I picked this bundle up. This bundle of florals up. I want to kind of add a little bit to my wreath on my front door. It's in bad shape. So I found these, and I already have some peonies on my front porch in my old watering can. So I thought, okay, this would be a great addition. It was $2.99 for all of these. So I'm just going to probably add a few to my wreath on the front door. And it's also going to give it some color. So I got those. Okay. Speaking of florals, I did pick these up. These I'll put up for the fall. But I love these kinds of sunflowers. They are my favorite. And there was 3 of them in here. And then it's got all these other. Is this not just fall in a bundle right here. And it was, oh, hold on, $2.99. The thing come off, it's in the bottom down here. But I got these, and I'll put these up, and I will be using them in some of my decor. So I got that. This was sitting up by the register, and it was not in a container or anything, but I love the greenery. It's a good amount, and she gave it to me for $1.99. So I will just wash this up and have some more greenery. Y'all, my mama's already wanting it. I got this cute, adorable dolly. Look how pretty that is. Does that not just say spring and summer? I love it. I have no need for it. I have a drawer of dollies that I've not even really have an adequate space for it. So I'll be putting this in my booth. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Okay. If you're a regular here, this is not going to surprise you. But if you're new here, you might not know. I kind of have a little bit of an obsession with rolling pins. I'm going to be keeping this one, but I'm going to trade out one of my other ones. I have been trying to trade out my non-vintage rolling pins for more vintage rolling pins. And I found this one for $3.99, and I love it. I love that it's all one solid piece. And so I am going to trade one of my other ones out for this one, and I'll put the other one that I trade out in my booth. So it's a win-win. Okay, now this piece right here I'm fixing to show y'all. Y'all, I love it, and I'm so on the fence. I want to keep it, but I really truly have nowhere for it, so it's probably going to end up in my booth. But look at this basket. Is this not the most adorable basket? I absolutely love it, and baskets actually sell very well for me in my booth. So, I mean, just look, y'all. Just look. Hold on. And now, not this rolling pin, but another rolling pin. And even if I have, not these florals, but I have some florals in my booth that I could add. But look at that. Is that not the cutest little vignette? I love it. So, yeah, this basket will go in my booth for sale. It is the perfect basket, I think. I can just see a little girl skipping along the meadow, picking flowers, filling it up. I love it. So, that is my thrift haul. I will show you where I'm going to put this. I will show you, I'll try, if I have this done, I'll show you how I work on my wreath. But yeah, that is it. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, Danielle, for collaborating with me. Y'all be sure to go check out her channel. It will be linked in the description box below. I just know you're going to love her. She is adorable. And I'm so glad to finally get to collaborate with her. So thank y'all for hanging out. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.